What's going on, guys? Brock with Bassin 227 back here again. Got my fishing buddy with me, Mr. Keaton. Today we're going to continue the series on how to build a pond bag. Today we're going to be talking about, hold that up to the camera, hard baits. So I keep my selection simple to what's going to work for me, and we'll go ahead and flip the camera around and show you what we've got inside the Plano Edge 3600. All right, guys, let's open this thing up, take a peek what's inside. So again, like I said, this box is tailored towards what is going to work best for me and the ponds that I fish. And a lot of times if I were to take this to the lake, it's going to all be the same thing. A lot of square bills in here. A lot of the ponds that I fish, they're not really that deep. So I don't really have any of the deeper diving baits. And if I go to a body of water where there's going to be deeper water, I can always substitute some of these baits out for, my kind of mid-range divers. But let me kind of show you just what I got. I got a few of these Yo-Zuri 3DB square bills. I believe this one, I think it's the green shad. I've got the bluegill pattern. Basically, they're sexy shad. Pretty mainstay colors in my opinion. I got a couple crawl patterns that tend to work for me. These are the Strike King KVD 1.0s. A lot of people like the 1.5s. For me, the 1.0s really, I don't feel like get as much love as they should. Yeah, it's a smaller body square bill, but I've caught plenty of big fish off of these little square bills. So a couple crawl patterns. Likely I'll change out and put a couple more of these red craws colors in there. Kind of some brim patterns. This is another one of my favorites. This is kind of the neon bluegill. Kind of like a hollow bluegill color. Works really well for me. This one's the bully. Same thing, a nice kind of bluegill-esque pattern. Works pretty well. Couple of just bright colors for dirtier water, which is what I'm fishing. Your chartreuse in black, and I think this chartreuse blue with the black speckled on the back. This is another really good color. Then I keep patterns of sexy shad. I keep mainly two. I do the chartreuse sexy shad. Give you a good look. I'm sure most of you have seen this color. This is probably my #1 favorite color that Strike King makes. Absolutely love this color. As well as the standard sexy shad color. Both those colors, to me, they work well in clear water. They work well in dirty water. And then another one, and as you can see, this bait's been tore up pretty good. And this past season, it's caught me a ton of fish on it. This is the Chrome Sexy Shad. Another really, really big color for me. Then we got a couple of topwater poppers. The Yo-Zuri 3DB popper. Nice lip, great walking bait, great popper in general. Yo-Zuri Rattle and Vibe. Probably my all-time favorite lipless crankbait. Probably right up there between this and then the KVD Red Eye Shad. And then to finish it off, we've got the Yo-Zuri Pencil. Their walking style bait. Again, big fan of these Yo-Zuri baits so far. Going to spend a little bit more time with them this year than what I was able to do this past year. All right, let me flip the camera back over and we'll talk through this some more and we'll wrap everything up. All right, guys, gonna wrap this thing up. Like I said, this is my take on setting up my hard baits, mainly for ponds that I'm fishing. You know, obviously medium diving baits I don't have in there, as well as jerk baits. Most of the ponds that I fish, I'm not going to be fishing any medium diving crankbaits or jerk baits, just with how deep the water is. It doesn't really work for me. Now, if I'm going to go to the lake and take this pack with me, then, you know, I'll obviously take some things out of there and substitute with what I need to take with me. So again, like I said, this box is tailored towards what works for me. You could basically input anything that you want, any different brand. You know, these brands work well for me. It's what I've got confidence in whenever I'm out fishing. And I try to keep my colors as selective as possible. If I'm trying out some new colors, I'll definitely throw those in there just to be able to test and see how they're going to work or whatnot. But so that's going to do it for round 2 of this installment. Hope you guys have been enjoying this content so far. I just want to be able to provide some sort of, you know, guideline, geez, you know, some sort of guide, I guess is the best way I can put it, to be able to help maybe jumpstart your idea on wanting to build this pond bag. Again, I'm looking at doing this because I really need to reduce what I'm taking with me when I'm out fishing. So this has allowed me to be able to do that. And again, you can always substitute different baits out as you need, you know, depending upon the water that you're fishing. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, if you like the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're really trying to push to help grow the channel. And, you know, be on the lookout for the next series. Don't quote me on it, but I think it might be spinnerbait and topwater, I think. Don't quote me on it. I'll have to go back and look at my notes and see how I wanted to space these videos out. So definitely let me know. You know, I'm going to keep this train rolling kind of with what I'm going to lump everything in as my beginner series, and, you know, really trying to help those beginner fishermen figure out, you know, what do they need, what are the basics they need to really get started, or, you know, just be able to provide a different perspective on things. So like I said, make sure you hit the like button if you like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not. If you like, hit the little bell notification. That way you're notified every time I got a video coming out. That being said, leave comments down below. Let me know what you guys want to see. As always, take care. Peace.